Pizzi, everybody. Hola, mi amores. My cuckoo. This is my cuckoo confessions, and this is Cynthia Lee Fontaine. Hi, welcome, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm La Diva Deluxe, Lada for short, or Elaina Glam, that's here on Mondays and Wednesdays. But today's Friday. That means Fridays have a drag. And we're doing this look from Cynthia Lee Fontaine tonight video promo shot and the video itself. So if you guys are interested to see how did this cuckoo look, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring notification bell so YouTube notifies you of all new videos upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I go live almost every Monday. So follow me on social media. All the links are down below, as well as my Patreon group. So like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into this fabulous tutorial, handies. Oh, so I feel like my outfit might look a little weird because I'm trying to cover up the final reveal. I hope you don't see a lot, but I want to cover up my pretty top because I want to kind of like a similar feel, similar outfit. So let's get into the Cynthia Lee Fontaine from the music video tutorial. So let's do the foundation. I'm gonna go through another foundation just because I haven't touched it in a while and I want to go through it. And it's been sitting, it's probably expired. But you know, I'm a messy queen. In my channel, I use expired foundation. This is Focallure 04 Natural. I got it like a while ago. Doesn't smell spoiled, so fingers crossed. And the color's pretty good. Well, I was considering to use my fingers because the only makeup video I found from Cynthia Lee Fontaine from like 6 years ago, and she used her fingers, literally like slathered with her fingers. I mean, nothing wrong with it. Fingers are great tools, but I prefer sponge. I think I graduated to a sponge a while ago. So I'm gonna do the usual highlight. It doesn't look like she contours heavily, at least from what I've seen, because as I said, I haven't found a single tutorial that's very detailed. So we're just gonna wing it. So for the contour, I'm going with my Stick. Well, West Indies Walnut. Just a regular contour. She doesn't look like she contours very high and very close to the mouth. It's kind of natural-ish. So I'm just gonna go like neutral low. Because it seems like her contour is slightly lower than I would usually do. And the chin just a little bit. Because her face is a little more white here. And she's got a chin cliff. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that, although usually you cannot see it in makeup. But as a boy, she's got a little bit of a chin indentation. And the nose, she doesn't do much, so I might as well just do the very basic minimum. So I blended my nose a little bit with my fingers pretty much. This is just like a benchmark of what I want to do. So we're gonna do the eyebrows with the cream as usual. I'm gonna use a small brush, but that's Profusion brush, and the same foundation. Because her eyebrows are pretty much her own eyebrows. And I've seen that actually, she uses her own eyebrows. They're not very high, they're pretty natural, and they're very black. So this is just the base, kind of like I did for Madonna, just the base, and I'm gonna do black. Setting with my usual airspun. The Drag Essential. I think but at this point I'm so used to the scent. I'm not even gagging anymore. I used to hate the scent. Now I'm like, just the norm. So for the contour, I'm just gonna use my Makeup Revolution palette, and the reason I'm not using Kimchi, because her contour is not that deep, it's more like a natural, so just gonna go for the color I go to usually. This one, you can tell it's very, very patent. So what I'm not gonna do is take it too low, because her cheeks are kind of full here in the latest picture. So I'm gonna try to like contour here a little bit, but make it appear more full in the middle. And I'm not gonna contour here for the same reason, just a little under. So the nose contour with a small brush, a little more narrow here, and it goes out, and nose a little wider on the sides. Some pictures she's more contoured than others. I'm gonna go with the most recent ones. So it's time to bake, and I haven't used this tool in a while. I don't know why I stopped using it after Raccoon Sakura, because this is a great art supply brush and baking with it is amazing. And I definitely saw Cynthia Lee Fontaine use that. Hola chica, my cuckoo is on fire. I just had to say that. I mean, we got to talk about cuckoo. My cat was biting my cuckoo last night. I was trying to sleep, he got under the covers, got right under my cuckoo, and went bitey, bitey, bitey. So the eyeshadow in this video, so this is the makeup look from the music video. The eyeshadow in the video looks different, and in the promo photo looks different, but it's always the case. Usually for the photo shoot it's like it's a little more neat and intricate or something. In the music video she had definitely white eyelid, and in this photo on Instagram it looks like there is a neon green. So I did something on this eye off camera because I had trouble with the wrong color. Long stories. I'm using actually two palettes. I'm using Beauty Bay Bright 2nd edition. Has a lot of warm browns and like a neutrals, and it seems like there is neutral base. So I'm just gonna go with it. Spectrum brush. This is Spectrum A07, just any brush pretty much, just doing basic contour. I have a little bit something here that's a mistake I made with a blend bunny search. I thought it was more brown, it was more purple, so yeah. So usually she does her contour into the nose, so it's like it connects here. So we're just gonna go like this. Into the darker brown. I'm pretty much using, I'm not lifting the palette because I'm using all the browns. Cocoa, Truffle, Pearline. And I'm gonna use smaller brush, fluffier, Spectrum B11. I'm going for the Pearline. Add a little more white concealer here, and we're going to set it with white from Beauty Bay palette. I could have used Blend Bunny, I guess, but Beauty Bay Blend Bunny is gonna be that neon, obviously, because Blend Bunny neon is pretty good. I remember I didn't like it on first try, but it actually works well if you do it right. Just have to work on blend a little bit. Alright, so we're going to cut the crease. I already cleaned with micellar water. I'm gonna use the same white left over. Still have that white concealer here. So now I'm going for Blend Bunny Search, and this is Shocked and Chemistry. Mostly Shocked and then Chemistry. Look at the brush. The brush still looks like radioactive fallout. That's from the other eye. The key here is to pack it actually. If you try to blend it with other neons, it might not work well. Just blending with some greens from Beauty Bay palette. Add in some black from the Beauty Bay palette, because I'm sure she had some kind of black in there. And if she didn't have any black, I am going to, because I always use black. So let's try to blacken the eyebrow, and I'm just going for the easy way out. I'm using powder eyeshadow. I'm gonna use actually the Surge palette, black, because I think it has less fallout than Blend Bunny. So it's easier. I baked a little more under eyes, already wiped the bake, and added more, so now we have pretty much free reign. I mean, the black powder is really black, so It's easier than using a pencil. I always make a mistake lifting this eyebrow a little higher than the other, because my eyes are uneven, my face is uneven, so always come out uneven. So let's try to fix that. Let's not do this today, please. Not today, Satan. Not today. So she's got quite deep lines here. I mean, they're not like lines, but like when she smiles, it kind of goes deeply in here up. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of a bronzer color from Revolution palette, because I don't want this to be too deep and dark. I'm just gonna outline the nostrils a little bit. And then we're going to powder over her, so it doesn't look too crazy. So I'm going to use these oranges here to blush, because it looks pretty warm in that picture. Combination of all oranges on a very bougie brush. This is a Melt Cosmetics brush. So I'm now adding a little bit of white. This is just a pressed powder, almost white. It's in porcelain, maybe on Superstay. Just to make the face shape a little bit more rounded and full here. And by the way, guys, I know I probably mentioned it in the beginning of the video, but Cynthia Lee Fontaine is the sweetest, and she's been nothing but supportive. I was shocked when she commented on my videos on, I think it was on Instagram and TikTok, but I'm not sure. I think in Instagram for sure. So I wanted to do a mug for that reason, and also because obviously she is the sweetest, one of the most genuine people there, I think, in my humble opinion. And she's been through a lot, so I hope she sees it, or at least she sees the pictures on Instagram. I know we have different face shape, but we're gonna try to make it as close as possible. Make the nose a little like the tip to make it look a little bigger here. I think she does highlight, so I'm gonna use highlighter. I'm gonna use my Benefit Cookie highlighter, just because I haven't touched it in a while. And I have hit the pan. This highlighter is the bomb. Should really use it more often. I have it, why not? Thanks to my beautiful friends Teresa. So I'm just going to highlight this a little more and a little lower to kind of emphasize the fullness of the cheeks. Or fake the fullness of the cheeks here. And she does highlight her nose. I'm like looking at the picture. Like the tip of her nose is shining, glowing for the gods. So let's bring the accents back. I'm going to use actually bronzer color, because I don't want this to look too gray. I just want it to look more like a skin tone. Small brush. I'm gonna use a little bit more powder here. So I put some gems on it and just simple. I mean, this was a missed opportunity if she didn't have the green ones, because on the picture it looks like they're clear, but I mean, it's green. I must put green, and I put some clear ones here, because that's what it looks like. And now we're gonna use a BH eyeliner, because it's still one of my favorites. Just gonna do basic eyeliner. So I put some eyelashes on. This is just one pair of regular lashes and one pair of 3-in-1s. Didn't seem like she had like a lot of lash in that music video. So yeah, I mean, I still look more like myself, but hopefully we're gonna get better resemblance with the lips, because her lips are very particular. Her lower lips kind of goes low, like it dips low. I'm using real dark lip pencil, like really dark. So I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna mark it here, and then the edges are gonna go below the middle actually. So we're going to fill this with all in neon, the one I got in PR. Winter is coming. I think it's just the right color. Oh yes. I don't know if I mentioned, I put a little bit of a birthmark. She has like a little bit of a mole here. In the video, in this look, actually, it's been covered with makeup, but I think it's a kind of a her feature that I did not want to skip, so I made it real faint, so it's not like in your face, or maybe I should have made it brighter. Anyway, it's time to snatch the wig on. I think I got the lip shape right. Well, I'll be right back. And she's here. Hola, mi amores! It's me, Cynthia Lee Fontaine. My cuckoo is ready. So just like with Katya, I was looking for quotes because Cynthia Lee Fontaine is very funny, like effortlessly, and I think I have the same thing in common because of the Russian accent and the way I say things sometimes wrong. It just sounds funny, and the same way she did. And of course, I'm feeling for her with the English language and your own accent. So in her entrance, she said, "How you doing, Miss Amores? Do you want to see my cuckoo?" Cuckoo always funny, and they always had issues with cuckoo. They weren't sure what means cuckoo, the butthole or the front hole. I think it's a butt, pretty much. I mean, anything that's supposed to be X-rated is cuckoo. In the second entrance, she said, "How you doing, Miss Amores? Are you ready to see my cuckoo again?" Obviously. And she said, "I'm intolerant to lactose." I love it. "Be careful with your back, mi amore. I have like 75 dead bodies in the suitcase." Hashtag justice for cuckoo. I mean, that's pretty much it. I bet there are more funny moments, but I can't really come up Google them right now. So yeah, I just wanted to say I really love Cynthia Lee Fontaine. She's very sweet, and she's very supportive to like small creators like me. You know, I don't know how she found me, but she did, and she commented a few times, and it was very sweet of her. So thank you so much for supporting. Thank you for commenting. You're amazing, and I love you. I have a feeling like people like you I have a connection with because you have such a big heart. So I really love you. So I wanted to do this right. I did the black nails. I did the black earrings, slightly smaller than hers, but very similar. And of course, the wig, I colored it with water activated paints because it was yellow yesterday. And it's a synthetic wig. So I dumped it in a tub of water with the paint in it with my bare fingers. They still have all the green stains on them. Well, this is temporary, you know, you can just wash it off. But I kind of like it with green. I think I might just keep it. So it's actually, the song's called Tonight, and it's featuring Shannon Ziona. She's really sexy, cute girl, and she can sing so well. I love her tone of the voice, and Cynthia Lee Fontaine can sing too. I'm like, wow, I didn't even know. Tonight, esta noche. You know, that song reminds me of some Zumba music. It makes me want to do some kind of a Zumba choreography, which of course my knees won't allow. But anyway, I'm going completely off the topic right now. So this is gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me a comment below what your thoughts are. Do you like Cynthia Lee Fontaine? I mean, what not to like? She's amazing. And I'm going to go and do another TikTok video because I do TikToks once in a while. I'm so lazy. Anyway, hopefully I'm gonna find her tonight song to lip sync to because yeah, I like the song and obviously I want to lip sync to it. So like this video if you enjoyed it, give me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I also go live on some Mondays. So follow me on social media, all the links are down below, as well as my Patreon group. So huge thank you to all my patrons. Thank you guys so much for your support. I love you all, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next fabulous video, mi amores. My cuckoo says bye! Bye!